Welcome to another episode of Game Boy Roulette, where we take a look at randomly chosen games from the Game Boy library. Dragon Dance! I feel like the word revolution should be after that. Dragon Dance was a game developed for the Game Boy Color, but was backwards compatible with the original Game Boy and released in August of 2000. The publisher was Crave Entertainment, a company who published basically every game they could get their hands on, from Virtual Pool 64 to Napoleon Dynamite the Game. On that list are at least 11 different Game Boy games, including one we've unfortunately already looked at, the absolute disaster that was Men in Black, the series. Then again, they're just publishers, they're innocent. Kinda. The developer is far more interesting, as it was created by Natsume. We've seen a Natsume published game before in the surprisingly decent Ring Rage, but they also developed their fair share of games as well, such as the underrated NES game Power Blade, and the SNES top-down game Pocky and Rocky. I know I'm mostly talking about the developer and publisher here, but it's kind of a fascinating pairing to me. Just something about the publishers behind Harvest Moon and the Bible game working together is just bizarre. Really, this has all just been built up to this amazing cover. The Battle of the Dragons, the cool font, the blocks? Wait, is this just Breakout? Have I been doing all of this hype and backstory for a Breakout clone? Okay, enough of this backstory, now I'm genuinely curious. It's time to partake in a little Dragon Dance. Crave Entertainment. Natsume and Crave. God, that is such a weird pairing. But we'll see what it's like. Who are 4 wins? Dragon Dance, featuring the Dragon Machine? What is this? I don't know what it is, but I love it. Game start, passcode, verse mode. We're just gonna start a game. That is a lot of stages. If these are all the stages. Let's go. It is just Breakout. Whoa. Oh god. Oh god, this is weird. Okay, let me just see something. I got some tea. Don't know what tea does. When you stand still, the dragon curls up. Like that. I don't know what D does. Whoa! What has happened? Now when I hit B, I actually activate this power-up. Okay. Huh. It's kind of a weird version of Breakout. Oh god, the twisting of my character really is bothering me. I'm hitting select and nothing's happening. Yeah, whatever. Oh dear god! Does select make it faster? Okay, we're back to this. Oh god, select does make it faster. Okay, I just noticed those numbers in the bottom. Let's bring it up to 3. That seems like a fair number. Oh no! Tiny dragon. Well, it's Breakout. With decent music. And dragon. Apparently I have 44, 43... Oh, that's... God, there's so much I'm noticing. That's just a timer in the bottom. Wait, this is timed? Looks like I have enough time. Oh, bam. Woohoo! And now, stage 2. Difficulty 1, Chaos Emerald? Wait, I'm still tiny. Oh, the power-up's permanent! You know, it's Breakout. What more do you want? I'll tell you what more we want. Maybe a character that isn't constantly moving. God, this is so... Why does he curl up? I don't like that. It's like they took Breakout and said, how can we make it more complicated? One of my favorite Game Boy games is always Alleyway. And, like, there was nothing special about Alleyway because they kept it super simple. You know what? After this stage, I'm gonna look up to see if I can find, like, the guide for this game that explains what each power-up does and how I get it, because I'm very confused. I do like the addition of these, unique power-ups, but again, I've only seen one. Oops. God, I'm tiny now. Oh, each time you lose a ball, you get smaller, I guess. Hang on. Continue. Yes. You know what? Give me a sec. I'm gonna look up the guide, see if I can figure out what each power-up does. Yeah, I can't find anything. I can find nothing about Dragon Dance. But at least our dragon is big again. Let's go. Let's see if I can just figure it out manually. Alright, let's bring it up to 3 and just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, now I got that. It looks like the water power-up comes from this bar up top. God, it's hard to pay attention. There's a surprising amount of stuff going on here. He turns off the timer. One of these power-ups has made me move faster. Bam. Okay, next level is going to be a purely anthropological one, if that's the right word. We're going to discover what everything does and means and does. Let's go. Okay, I guess that isn't what does it. T? Okay, T gives me more time. We're figuring things out. Oops, I missed it. Wait, I have a new power-up up there. Bam. Whoa! Oh! Oh, that's actually kind of rad. Oh no, it's not red at all! Oh, come on! Yeah, there's so much to consider. There's too much to consider. How your dragon curls, this bar at the top, which again, I'm not entirely sure what it does. Okay, that just bumped up the speed. You can bring the speed up, but can't bring it back down. Which of course begs the question, why am I allowed to turn the speed up if it's also a power-up? The game is also doing that thing that punishes you pretty severely for a mistake. Oh, got it. Okay. I have a new theory about that bar up there, and the theory is that you let it build, and at certain levels it gets bigger power-ups. Alright, let's see if I can learn. Okay, so right now it's about a fourth of the way there, and it's the water droplet. Now it's a shuriken. Now it's the platform. Oh, I missed the shuriken. I wanted to see what that did. And now it's fire. Fire. Go. Oh, there it is. Oh, God! Okay, this is... Okay, I'm starting to understand it, kinda, sorta. If you let the bar build, you can get more power-ups. It's taken some time, but I'm kinda understanding this game. But should it have taken me this long to understand Breakout? There's a little too much happening. Okay, so we start with the ball. Oh, I missed the shuriken. Dang it. Ah, whatever. No, look out! Alright, one more time, and this time we're going to find out what the shuriken does, because we know what everything else does. Okay, and the shuriken... What did that do? Hang on. Oh, it just changed its direction. That's boring. Does that hurt me? No, I hurt it. This game is okay. I like some of the ideas, but it feels like there's so many ideas. Again, they overcomplicated Breakout. A little too much for my taste. If they had, gotten rid of this weird curl at the bottom, and maybe made it more clear what the power-ups do, I think this could have been better, but as it stands, I don't know. I think I prefer simplicity to all this. Alright, strap in here. We have an awful lot to unpack with this dragon. Breakout is a simple but fun game, so the trick to making it fresh comes in power-ups and game mechanics, and this game certainly has those in spades. The bar that fills up gives you power-ups, the power-ups themselves change how the game plays, there's variable speeds, there's a timer, there's a dragon curling thing. For a Breakout game, there is a shocking amount of stuff that they've managed to cram in, and it certainly makes things more interesting. But that's also the game's biggest drawback. There was too much going on. Just the special bar would have been cool. Just the ability to change the ball's speed would have been cool. Just the normal in-game power-ups would have been cool. But with all of them in, it made for a rather confusing game. Just one or two of those would have been great, but with all of them, it made things a little too complex for Breakout. Also, there was no reason for the dragon to curl up like that. It wasn't a bad game, it was pretty fun, but I think with a few tweaks it could have been even better. Play this one if you're down for a unique, if a bit overthought, Breakout game. I guess that's what happens when two out-there publishers collaborate on a game, so how about a UFC Harvest Moon crossover? And that's all for another episode of Game Boy Roulette. Tune in again as we continue digging through the Game Boy vault. I'm Brian J, and I will see you next time.